A matchup between two best AFC contenders in an early Monday night slot yielded one of the greater games of the NFL season through 6 weeks. Neither the Buffalo Bills nor Kansas City Chiefs had their best performance to date, but the result was closer than some expected. Had fans been able to attend at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, they would have gotten their money's worth. This was a potential preview of the AFC Championship game, and Kansas City came out with a convincing win, despite the relatively close margin. Buffalo's defense didn't quite have the firepower to pose a real threat to the Chiefs' offense, but their impressive young quarterback Josh Allen kept the Bills within 2 scores all game. Kansas City only trailed Buffalo for a handful of minutes early in the first half, and the final score was out what might have been expected at the halftime whistle. Rookie Clyde Edwards-Helaire had the best game of his young career, and carried the load for the Chiefs offensively, though Patrick Mahomes did his part with an efficient performance, throwing only 5 incompletions with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. The team and fans alike will take a gritty win like this whenever they can get one. With aspirations of a deep playoff run for the first time in what feels like forever, this was a must-win game for Buffalo to prove themselves, and Kansas City definitely proved themselves to be the better squad. Andy Reid isn't exactly known for putting games in the hands of his running backs, but this was a refreshing exception to that rule. Against a defense many touted as one of the best in the conference, Kansas City controlled the time of possession from the outset. They also let their rookie phenom Clyde Edwards-Helaire take the spotlight for the first time this season. As good as Buffalo was supposed to be on defense, it has been their offense that has led them to their 4 wins on the young season. After a feeling-out process against the running ability of Josh Allen in the first half, the Chiefs' defense tightened up in the second and sealed the win with relative ease. With a few games against lesser opponents on the horizon, Kansas City made a big statement following a tough loss to their division rivals in Las Vegas. This game, more than any other this season, came down to finding favorable matchups and exploiting them to perfection. Buffalo has been relying on depth early this season, with starters Matt Milano and Dawson Knox both out coming into this game. Kansas City neutralized their backups in this one. In particular, the Chiefs seemed to pick on linebacker A.J. Klein throughout the matchup, both in the run and pass game. With the bevy of offensive talent Kansas City hosts, this will be a good strategy for the team moving forward. With just under 5 minutes to go, Kansas State product Byron Pringle helped Kansas City put the final nail in the Bills' coffin late in the game. The play put the Chiefs in position to milk the clock and kick a field goal to go up 13 en route to an ensuing drive that saw Josh Allen throw an ugly interception to officially seal it. Pringle hasn't seen much action this year, but with 2 receptions for almost 50 yards, he's made a case for more playing time in Sammy Watkins' absence. In an offense that revolves almost exclusively around the arm of its quarterback, it was the legs of the running back that made the difference in this one. With over 160 yards rushing on 26 attempts, this game felt like a statement for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Perhaps it was one related to the signing of veteran Le'Veon Bell earlier this week. Edwards-Helaire's run share likely won't take too much of a hit once Bell starts getting snaps in the coming weeks after this performance. His huge one-handed interception with minutes to go in the fourth quarter helped Kansas City seal Buffalo's fate in the Week 6 matchup, and Sorensen saw more action than in previous showings. With 5 combined tackles and that pick, the defense would have struggled if it weren't for his contribution. Despite an untimely fumble that nearly cost Kansas City a lead, Travis Kelce played an exceptional game in a matchup with inclement weather and a limited passing attack. With only 1 target that didn't result in a catch and 2 touchdowns on 5 receptions, Kelce was only upstaged by the Chiefs running back, who posted career numbers on the game. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button to get more new updates. Thanks.